Hey y'all, I'm Loui and this is my Jeep Black Panther. She is a 2016 Jeep Wrangler Sports Unlimited, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of all of the mods that I did on the Jeep in order to get it expedition ready. Most of you probably know me for my adventures all over North America, but today we're going to pull out the little car knowledge that I have in order to kind of show you what makes this Jeep expedition ready. I know that the barrier to entry for this kind of stuff is very expensive. I'm hoping by making this video I can help other people like me feel like the barrier to entry is a little less steep by teaching some of the stuff that I've learned in the past couple of months about this rig and help you kind of decide what you want to do. And also I just want to say any rig is a good rig to get outdoors and explore this beautiful world. So don't feel discouraged by my Jeep. This is my baby, my home, and I wanted to share it with you. So let's get started. Let's start with my wheel. Tires and the rims. The rims that I have are DV8 off-road simulated beadlock rims. Yeah, the difference is beadlock ones hold onto your tire when you air down, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know we'll get so many comments about this, but this one you can still air down, but you can't air down as far as you would with a beadlock. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, so that's the rim. That's all I really know about it, but that's all you really need to know is that there's beadlock and simulated beadlock, and then regular rims that don't have a simulated beadlock. So yeah, if you're gonna do more aggressive stuff, I say get beadlocked rims, tires. You know what I mean. This is my lovely tire. I have 5 of these bad boys. They are the BF Goodrich Allterrain T KO2s. They're a pretty common tire that a lot of people use, and I think that's for a good reason because they have a 50,000 mile warranty on them. And from my experience, they have been great. I've used them in sand on gravel roads so far, and eventually I will be using these in snow in Alaska. So, you know, they air down, air out. They're great. They don't make a ton of road noise. I'm into them. William's into them. And I forgot to mention they are 35s, so that's a thing. I'm gonna for sure butcher this part of the explanation, so if y'all can help me out. I know what this stuff does. Do I know all of the specific specs and vocabulary for it? No, I don't. But that's not what matters. What matters is I know that this is going to be highly capable and works really well. So we're going to talk about the suspension. So I was so very lucky and was able to pick up one of the John Currie suspension kits, which comes with an anti-rock sway bar and all of the other components, which I will list here. The reason why the guys at the shop were able to talk me into it is because I want to be able to do rock crawling stuff and etc. and have really good suspension, specifically because I have a lot of stuff in the back of the Jeep. I have a whole build out and bed and platform and all the stuff I carry. I want to be able to rely on my suspension and my lift kit, so I went with the John Currie kit. It has a pretty good warranty on it as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I have the anti-rock sway bar in the back and the front. It's really nice to not have to disconnect it every time I hit the trails. I believe the steering's rock chalk. Wow. See, this shows you how much I know about it. But y'all are probably gonna shun me in the comments, but I just know that this is great, and I've used it for the past 2 months and I've had no issues. This thing is a beast and I know I can rely on it. Cry now so you don't cry twice. What is the saying? I'm obviously new to this community. Then because my Jeep is a JK and I upgraded to 35s, I had to get the Jeep re-geared, and the guys at the shop did a really good job. When I went in for my 500 mile inspection, they took a look at all of the gear patterns. You have to set the new gear pattern and make sure that it's worn in correctly, so you can't really go very fast for the first 500 miles on it. And when I took it back to the shop, they said everything looked great. I do have to say though, with a re-gear and with new tires, your car is going to have less torque. I think that's the word. It's going to not move as quick. You're going to need more RPMs in order to go faster, quicker. So I just take it easy on the highways. I get up to speed, etc. It kind of pisses people off sometimes, I think, and I probably could push harder, but also gas prices. So yeah, I'll list the kit in the description below that I got, and I'll show you all of the parts, etc. It lifted my Jeep 4 inches, and no, I'm not exactly sure where it sits with all of the stuff in it, but It's good. It's got high clearance. We good. That's all that matters. Anyways, I'm really happy with this kit, and do I recommend it? If you have the money, yes, definitely. And if you're going to be long-term traveling, and if you're going to be going off of pavement onto trails and more technical stuff often, I recommend it. It's just one less thing to have to worry about. Moving on upward, we have our classic ARB stubby bumper. It makes my Jeep look more expedition-like. You know you're getting some good metal here. And then on the bumper, I'm carrying a 12,000 pound Warren Winch. And I'm gonna be honest here, I haven't really had a chance to use the winch yet, so that's something I need to do. I've watched lots of videos, etc., but it's synthetic cable. I know it's something I will be using in the future for sure. Oy. Hop on top. Wow, my Jeep is so dirty, y'all. I probably should wash it. Next we have your classic KC Pro 6 light bar. I decided to splurge on this because I know and have already used it a bunch when getting to campsites late at night. It is so useful, like hands down worth the money. It makes it so easy to find spots late at night. I've done it a couple times, and yeah, I'm sure it's gonna have many uses over the years. I think if a off-road person tells you that they don't buy things for the look of things sometimes, they are lying to you. This is just like a perfect balance of practical and also that classic exploration look.
And then my boy Adam at Prepped Overland, he had a really good idea and helped me find this cool Westin light bar holder that we decided to install last minute. And I really like the look of it, and it's really nice to have my light bar on there. Next little scuba-doo item that I added to the Jeep is my Rhino Rack here, Pioneer. Also kind of a splurge on a rack, if I must admit, but so far it's been great. I'm gonna add more stuff up here, like an awning and maybe another water source here. And I got my solar panel up here already. This is my diesel heater box that I've been procrastinating making. Need to finish that, and some just cheap recovery boards I got off of Amazon. Yeah, I love my Rhino Rack. It's a good rack. Do recommend fastening your own mounts. I've done that for a couple of things up here, and it's way cheaper than buying this stuff on the website. Sorry, Rhino Rack. Oof, I just realized I didn't talk about my rough country 8-stage adjustable shocks. Did not realize that people give each other a lot of shit for having rough country stuff. However, these have been great. I love these guys. They work just fine so far, so I will let you know how they go. Next on the list is all of the Westin stuff that I got put on. Changed out some of the stock stuff. So far, the fenders, great. When I took this out on trail, like a real trail for the first time, they worked really well getting between trees and stuff. It just gives you more space for obstacles, I've noticed. And then I also got the rock sliders. The thing I like about the Westin products, none of this stuff is ads, by the way. The thing I like about the Westin products is they have the little high lift slots here. Just makes it a little safer to use a high lift. It's a good look. I mean, the fact that it's dirty right now is not really helping, but I really like the fenders and the rock sliders. The Westin products are pretty cool. I'm happy with it. That's what matters at the end of the day. And then here's the bumper. They also have the little slots for your high lift there. Little spot to put a hitch thing on, which I will do eventually. It doesn't come with this piece, but it has a little spot where you can put Rotopacks on or whatever. I chose to put a water port on here for water. That's just my current configuration. Yeah. Added some good old handles to the Jeep because getting in the Jeep has gotten much harder. My boys also added a switch panel that you can take off. It's cool. It's cordless. But last but not least, we got ourselves some rock lights. So yeah, that's my adventure rig. That is what I did to my Jeep to get it expedition ready. There are, you know, a few things here and there that I would like to add eventually, but so far this has been a very capable vehicle for me for the past 2 months, going on sand dunes and down sandy trails and gravel roads and up into the mountains. It's everything that I really wanted. So yeah, go easy on your girl. I'm learning all of the terms and the information. And you know what, for people out there who feel intimidated by this, I just want to say, like, everybody did not know all of this information at one point, whether that was when you were a kid or when you are 25 years old and just learning all of this stuff. I think we can make this a more inclusive and fun environment. None of that nonsense about who has better what and what's better, what's this. I think you should just buy what you can afford and what you feel that you need for yourself. So, this is my rig, Black Panther. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm interested to hear what you'll think. So, love you guys. I will see you in the next video. We will be doing some more adventuring, as always. If you're new here, like and subscribe. I'm just a silly gal who likes bumpy back roads and camping under the stars. So, that's what we're gonna be doing on this channel.